Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
Good day, good evening, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing week. Really funny story. I was like, where is everybody? I was starting it up and like, where is everybody? I forgot to click broadcast. So we're on and we're live, and I'm very, very excited today for a number of reasons once again. So we are first and foremost today, we are going to take a flashback to basically the first year of US real estate investing from Janie and I's story, because today's deal reveal is going to be a property literally next door to the very first property we purchased in the US almost a decade ago. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm also excited because there is going to be a giveaway. Okay, so whoever's listening into this call today, all right, I am giving away 3 discovery calls this month. All right, so you're going to want to stay till the end because you want to know how you can tap into this. But I'm basically going to give away 3 discovery coaching calls, and yeah, I'll tell you how to submit, and the first 3 are going to get that spot. So don't forget, right? We always want to give a ton of value, and another place that we give a ton of value is on the Facebook group US Real Estate Investing Club Now for Tomorrow. So if you're not there, go there and bring on your friends, your partners, and so forth, because we are getting excited because we're going to take a flashback. So thank you, Jeff. Now, Jeff happens to be the neighbor, all right, of the property, that first property we bought. We're in great relationship, and we're working relationship with Jeff. He's just a great guy, and by all means, get to know your neighbors because they can be amazing gatekeepers or deal sourcers for you. He literally texted me. I had another property planned for today or submitted, and then Jeff texted me. He's like, hey, the neighbor's up for sale. I'm like, really? Okay. So this is it. 18951 Monterey Avenue, asking $70,000. Not half an hour later. In fact, I know this area so well because we have a property. I just called up our realtor and I said, full price offer, right? And that's where we're at. Okay, so this is a very real deal, right? This happened today basically, and I'm not saying we're going to buy it, but that's how quick it can be, right? We're getting excited. We want to analyze these deals lightning fast and ultimately go get that cash flow and properties at a discount. So let's see what this is all about. Remember, you've got a part to play in this game show as well. Is it a deal or no deal? At any point, you can go in and say this is a deal. And Kim already in the chat, I love it. The answer to your question is yes, and I know you just sent it to me, so I'll make it public here. Kim says, can I buy it if you don't? Right? So that's absolutely it. This is an opportunity. This deal reveal is an opportunity to show deal flow. And so yes, Kim, absolutely. All right, if we don't buy it or for whatever reason timing doesn't work and you're interested, well, send us an email. Let us know you're interested in this deal or that deal, or let us know what you're looking for, because we certainly are connected to some deal flow in Cleveland. All right, so I'm getting all excited here, but let's go, okay? Start the timer. Let's see if we can get a good idea of what's happening with this property in 5, maybe 10 minutes if I don't stop talking, okay? So first, we put in that address in Google, and I like Realtor. I just want to get a sense of what this property is about, right? It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, almost 2,000 square foot home in Euclid, all right? And I want to find a realtor for this property right here. Oh, I didn't like that. I don't know why it went to Bing, so I'm just going to start over here in Google. There we go. All right, realtor. Let's see what we got. So we go to realtor because I want to see if it's a single family, is it a duplex? But here it is, like I said, 3-1. And actually, I know the tenants of this property. They're good friends with Jeff, okay? And So I got to plug direct to the owner, actually the tenant in this case. So let's just take a look really quick at the pictures to see if this is a full renovation or whatnot. We have an older hot water tank, a 2011, so that's definitely due. Well, that's not there, but anyways, you see it's not from yesterday, so we will need to take a look. But overall, right, it's looking rent ready, right? It's looking operational. Very, very nice. That, by the way, that's not the property, right? That's just an ad. But the point is, it's looking okay. We have limited pictures, but I'm not expecting a full rehab here. Look at this. It's been on the market for 19 hours and it already has a full price offer, right? So we go here because I want to get a sense of what this property is worth, right? We want to buy at a discount. We want to buy cash flow. So what is it worth? We look here, look at this nice trend. Euclid has been behaving quite a bit like this. And if we go here, right to today's date, we're seeing somewhere between 83 and 115. And really this lower value one, anyways, I know Euclid and so forth, and I'm much more convinced on the 100 to 115, maybe even higher, depending on the finishes. But I'm definitely above the 100 mark for this property. And remember, we're buying it for 70, and it's probably worth about 110. I'm just going to put that in there. So we got $40,000 of wiggle room to do a nice spruce up, or we'll see what kind of renovation it needs, but I'm not expecting a terrible amount. So it's looking like rule number one, golden rule number one, are we buying at a discount? Yeah, buy it for 70. And maybe I go in, I put in a full price right now, it gets under contract, boom, no one else can steal it. Then I get it inspected, and from the inspection, maybe I'll bring it down 10 from there, right? But the point is, let's say we're buying it for 70. We still have all that room, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 of equity that we can inject, and we're still buying at a discount. We're still buying equity in the process. So that's step one. Step two, we can go to rental meter and basically say, I'm out of usage. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn on my VPN real quick. Excuse the little glitch that's gonna happen momentarily. But I'm gonna log in probably from Chicago. Yeah, and actually let's go somewhere else today. Let's go to New York, and I'll be back. All right, and we're back. We're now in New York. And the reason I did this is because I can reset my rental meter. You've seen me do this often enough. And now I'm going to put in that address, a 3-bed, 1-bath. And I'm going here because I want to see how much I can get from a long-term tenant in this location. All right. 1,100, 1,200, 1,300. So I'm going to say 1,200 on this property. I think this is a good 3-bedroom. It's a pretty large property. So 1,200 a month on this single family home, 12 months a year with a 50% expense ratio, brings us down to 7,200. That would be a net income in the year if we bought this cash. And if we bought it for 70,000 and we put in 10,000, we're in it for 80. We divide it by that project cost, the all-in purchase price, and we basically have a 9 cap. Now, for you, a 9 cap, let me know. Is this a good deal or not a good deal? You know, it's a data point. Are we at 10? Are we at 9? Are we at 2? All right. I'm just gonna say, and I see a couple of thumbs up happening right now. Amit likes it. Amit says it's a deal. Well, in a single family, it's really hard to get into the strong double digits unless you're really in a rough area, like in the hood. You're buying a duplex, you know, or like in a really rough area for say 60,000, and you're bringing in 1,700 a month. Yeah, you'll get like close to 15 caps in that situation, but you won't be in a suburb. You won't be like in Euclid with those, you know, with those numbers. So a 10 cap, 9 cap, 10 cap is just, it's good. It's strong, in my opinion, just out the gate. We haven't negotiated anything yet, but it's just a strong start. However, the kicker here is that the property right next door that we do own, it used to be rented for 1,200 plus utilities for years. But then about 3 years ago, we converted it into a short-term rental. Well, did you see me coming with that one? And now that's bringing in about 3,000 a month. Okay. And so what we have here is a property that you can underwrite with long-term numbers. It still cash flows even with long-term tenants in place. And you can potentially do short-term rentals in here to double, even more than double the gross income of this property, and obviously more than double the cash flow. So we have cash flow if it's long-term. We have more cash flow if it's short-term. Looks like we're buying at a discount. And I mean, we don't own the neighbor, we own the neighboring property. And Jeff, our neighbor, he's just an awesome asset on the team as well. So it just makes all kinds of sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a deal. It definitely looks like a deal up front right now. Dwight agrees. Close on that, he says with a smiley face. Kim says it's a deal, more cash flow. Boom, boom. There we go. So deal revealed. Here we go. I did a little bit of talking, but basically 5 minutes. We underwrote it in long term, in short term, with equity, and we're off to go. So how do you tap into that giveaway I mentioned? Super, super simple. Look, I've been saying this from the start, but first I want to remind you, we have another epic blueprint coming in October, right? October 4th to 8th. It's a 4-day event in Florida where we teach all of this and much more on how you can invest on your first or next US investment property. And this is where it comes. Whether you want to have to be one of the first 3 who get a free discovery call with me this month, or whether you want to RSVP your ticket with early bird pricing for the upcoming blueprint, you have to send an email to this email right here, info@nowfortomorrow.club. 1 email, 2 reasons to send us and to reach out to us. That's how you do it. Send us an email, info@nowfortomorrow.club for the early bird pricing or to schedule. If you're in the first 3, let's say if we get an email from you right now, we'll book you in with a discovery call before the end of the month. How's that sound? So we're really, really looking forward. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. We're looking forward to bringing you to Florida and showing you more cash flowing properties. And that's our deal reveal. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have yourself an amazing end of day and weekend. And for those who will be on with us a little later tonight at 8, those of you who are part of the Now for Tomorrow Club and our mastery call, we're going to be talking about haters. Okay. Something happened earlier today and it just puts this big smile on my face because there's a hater who wanted to destroy, I don't know what he wanted to destroy, my happiness, my whatever. He was just going on and on and on. And it just makes me happier and happier. The more haters you have, the more you're making a difference. So we're going to be talking about that. So have a great one. We'll see you soon. And don't forget, now for tomorrow. Have a great one.